The topic of today's webinar is Journey to eGenie 4.0, where we will share how we are helping the maritime industry to be Maritime 4.0 ready. Today, we do certainly have an impressive lineup of speakers and panelists. I'm sure all of you are really looking forward to hearing from the speakers and the panelists. And I'm sure they have got interesting information to relate to us as well. Today, we are also welcoming about close to 200 participants who have registered online, coming from all over the world, from North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Oceania. So we do have got quite a few people from different parts of the world joining us in different time zones. So I appreciate you taking time to join us in this webinar, even though it might be quite late for you in wherever you are. But we definitely want to make it interesting. And to kick things off, I would like to welcome Mr. John Beck, the President of eGenie Forum, to give us the opening address. John, please.
Thank you, Danny. As we were watching the welcome slides, with all of this COVID-19, all these difficult times, I'm longing to get back together again in Singapore and actually meet some people for real, because some very good memories from those slides. And I'd just like to say to Joyce, fantastic music alongside, very calming, very soothing, so thank you. So a very warm welcome to everyone to our webinar today. eGenie Forum was initiated in May 2018 by two gentlemen who many of you will know, BK Lim and Peter Machado. BK and Peter have many years of experience in the marine sector, and they were uniquely placed to see that the industry was going to be subject to some disruption in the coming years through new technology and the ever-increasing digitalisation of data. New tools were becoming available and are now available to allow buyers and suppliers to analyse and manipulate data in greater detail than ever before. But my feeling is that the marine supply chain is lagging a bit behind. There are many reasons for that, but what is very clear is that the quality of data available in the industry is generally quite poor. The industry is highly transactional in nature, and poor data means that the order process is inefficient, not just for buyers, but also for suppliers. It's very much an industry concern. BK and Peter recognised this, and eGenie Forum was born. And they were kind enough to invite me and some others to the initial sessions, which were very interesting, and we've had some fantastic sessions since. We are an association of industry players who can collaborate together in a non-competitive environment. That's very important. So we can work together with our peers, because we're not talking about things that involve commercial edge. This is about collaboration for the industry. So in short, for the industry, by the industry, with the industry. That's why the tagline is what it is. If we fast forward to 2020, we are now about 35 members in eGenie Forum, and as Danny says, almost 200 subscribers for this webinar, which is absolutely fantastic. Singapore's Agency for Science, Technology and Research, A STAR, have put their considerable weight behind our initiatives on looking at data and analysing data. So we're looking at how can we use that data to improve digitalisation, and you're going to hear a bit more about that from our contributors later in the session. Over the last 2 years, we have focused on areas which would support the type of transformation envisaged by BK and Peter. So the starting point has really been to address the quality of data used by the industry and to ensure that we are all speaking a common language. Standardisation of data has significant benefits, but primarily it will allow both suppliers and buyers to automate transactions, saving costs, speeding up order cycle times, and improving the data available to all. If we all think about how Amazon, Alibaba, Lazada, and Shopee, to name a few, have changed shopping, not just for the B2C, the business to consumer, but also for the business to business consumers, we get a bit of a vision on what we should be looking for within the marine supply chain in the years ahead. We've got some way to go, but it will, by becoming digital ready, it will make us ready for the shift to procurement 4.0, maritime 4.0, industry 4.0. The fourth industrial revolution is upon us now, and we ignore it at our peril. Thank you very much for joining us here today. We value support, and for those of you who have not joined eGenie Forum, please consider doing so. We are strictly a non-profit association, and the work we are doing is, as I said before, for the industry, by the industry, and with the industry. I'll now pass you back to Danny, who is moderator for this session this afternoon. Please enjoy. Thank you very much.